Welcome to yoga. I'm just getting my tripod set up. There we go. Nice. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to you. I hope that everything that you're after shows up for you, because that's we're divine creators, divine spiritual beings having a human experience. So when we tap into that, we can realize our full potential and all that we have to offer. So first of all, I want to say I'm very grateful for everybody that has shown up. My subscribers has increased, which makes me extremely happy, because I'm trying to provide a service for people to enjoy, so that they can live um, healthier, happier, and more harmonious lives, which is my goal for everybody. So my intention for everybody that is joining today for the practice, for everybody, is for you to live a happier, healthier, and more harmonious life. And I work on myself every day in order to provide this service so that I can be happy, healthy, and harmonious. Because it is innate, but it takes a while to get there. It's a challenge. You have to get past all of your old programming and open up your consciousness and get to new places. So, but it's the journey. It's all about the journey. There is no destination. It's all about the journey, because the journey is infinite. We are infinite beings. As Lao Tzu, one of my favorite quotes about patience. Infinite patience produces immediate results, by Lao Tzu. And it's the truth. It's all about patience. So we learn patience or we become patience. And if we learn patience, we practice things like yoga, yes, and pranayama, asana, and meditation practice, which is the three parts to our daily practice that we do here on Fly Yoga. Oh, this hat's not quite as wonderful. It's wool. It's a little itchy as compared to my colorful one, but I did laundry yesterday, so it's still not quite dry. We didn't have a ton of sun yesterday. One thing I did forget to check, as we always like to make sure that we're trying to avoid any technical difficulties, because that makes life easier when you don't have technical difficulties. And I'm a regular practitioner of technical difficulties. I enjoy attracting them, and then I enjoy working through them. So this is Fly Yoga. Fly stands for first love yourself. First love yourself. Love you. Love you. First love yourself. And why is that? Is that an egoic thing? No, that's not an egoic thing. It's realizing that we are one. Thank you for the like so much. We are one. We are one species. We are one group of beings doing the best we can with what we have. And so we fly. First, love yourself. And when you love yourself, you show up different in the world. You show up happier, more harmonious, healthier. You're more interested in participating in community events, in gardening, in doing things outside. Because if you really want to live happy, healthy, and harmonious, you have to attune to nature. That's what it's all about. Nature is the healer. 100% nature is the healer. When you can get out in nature, get barefoot, get grounded, get in the dirt, do some gardening if that's what gets you excited, or go for a hike, go for a walk, hit the water, hit a river, hit a stream, hit a lake. It's magic. That's nature. Is the when you attune to nature, everything slows down, your body gets more relaxed, and you feel better. These are good side effects. Whereas most things that you get from a pharmaceutical company, the side effects is bigger than the ingredients, and you can't understand either one of them. It's unbelievable. But we have the power to self-heal, and that's what I promote here on Fly Yoga, is the ability to heal yourself. And how do I know? Because I'm 55 and I've healed myself of a lot of stuff over the years. I quit going to doctors 20 years ago because they didn't make sense to me. They weren't. They didn't think like I did. They didn't think that nature and eating good and taking care of yourself was a good way to be. It was about having jabs. So I quit doctors. and I became responsible for my health. And once you become responsible for your health, Rodrigo, buen dia, hola, hola. Thank you for saying hello. Once you become responsible for your health, you get more interested in it. You start get interested in how your food is grown, who's growing it. You start growing it yourself, and you learn, and it's beautiful because we all have challenges in life. You're not going to have a body that has no challenges. It's just not the way it works. And all of these challenges we have are to help us evolve and to change. We signed sacred contracts before we got here, and we signed up for the lessons that we are here to learn. I love you too. Thank you, Rodrigo. Au! Buen te amo. And you're doing your part, just being here, showing up and showing up and showing up and showing up every day. It's a new challenge, but it's a new adventure, and there's always more fun to be had if you live in a happy, healthy, harmonious body. And that's why I think we're here, is to have fun. And I think the rest is all just kind of part of the facade, part of the matrix. And when you have fun, you kind of lose all of that stuff. You disconnect from it because it's going to continue with or without you. I call it the movie. The movie's always playing. I can choose whether or not to change the channel. And when I change the channel, I tune into things like this, like that I'm providing, which is services on how to heal yourself instead of listening to stuff that makes you crazy. Because there's so much information out there right now. It's mind bending. There's so many discoveries. There's so many things changing. And it's just, it's an adventure. Every day is an adventure to try and focus on something, to try and tune into something, to try and love something. In the old generations, back in the native tradition, whenever they made a decision, they would think about how it would affect the tribe for 7 generations. 7 generations. Say 700 years. This was back then, though. Their years were probably a lot longer. But we'll say 700 years. At this time in human history, the average attention span is 7 seconds. That's right. As a creator, as a content creator, you have 7 seconds to get people's attention. And if you don't get people's attention in that first 7 seconds, they're bye-bye, see you later. But that's where we've gone to, is this a species. We went from thinking about things for 700 years to an attention span of 7 seconds. But it's because that's how we've been taught not to focus. And when we focus on things, we can just accomplish so much. It's just amazing. And that's why we practice yoga. And this is why we do pranayama. This is why we do asana. And this is why we do meditation, because it just allows you to disconnect from the world, and it allows you to connect with yourself, because that's what we're here. Your source is within you. And when you tune out the world and you go within, you find where it is. Your source lives right here in your heart, and it's always available. It's always available for communication. God lives in my gut, I live in my heart, and the universe lives in my mind. And so I got to focus on my heart, because this is where I live. Try and stay out of my mind, because I'm not so that excited about what goes on here, but focus more on my gut instincts, my intuition. What's God trying to tell me? What does God want me to do? And that's how I got into doing this. I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. I've been in this position for a long time where I've been trying to figure out a profession. And I loved practicing yoga. I did it for 17 years. And then finally I took my yoga teacher training, and I was like, wow, I can teach yoga, because I love yoga, and I do it every day anyways. And I'm 55, and there's a lot of people that are my age that have my physicality, because they don't live on the top of a mountain by themselves. They don't grow their own food. There's no vehicle access up here. Everything that comes up here comes up via me. And it's good. It keeps you young. And that's why I have my practice. That's why I practice yoga, to keep me young so that I can live my life without having pain. Because pain is no fun. Pain is a great motivator, and it's a great teacher, but it's not fun. So I like pain because it is a motivator and a teacher, but I don't like to keep it around for very long. I like to learn from it, and then I like to let it go. And once you deal with the root cause of your pain, it doesn't come back. It's not reoccurring. Instead of just putting a Band-Aid on it or putting an ointment on it and, oh, this will make it go away. It's not. The root's up here. The root's always up here. It's in your mind. And it's really about taking that time to work through our dramas and traumas that we've had in our childhood. Everybody's had them. A lot of people haven't dealt with it. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive all of those people that were involved in those dramas and traumas, and just let them go. And when you let all that go, then all of those issues that are living in your tissues, they go too. They say goodbye. We don't have to store here anymore, because those issues, they're going to turn into things like cancer and all kinds of stuff that you don't want, because that's what they do. If whatever you don't use, you lose. And so you really have to, if this is a whole mind, body, spirit. This is not just a body. This is a mind, body, spirit. It's you have to take care of all three aspects. If you're leaving any of those aspects out, it's going to cost you in the long run. Spirit for me is number one, first and foremost. That's what I work on. I focus on my spirit, and then that keeps my mind in good alignment, and then my body follows suit. My body wants to be happy, healthy, and harmonious. It always is trying to teach me better ways, but I have to listen. I have to listen. All right, enough talking. Let's get into some practice, shall we? So we're going to start with some Om tuning, which is a great way to get attuned to the universe. This is the frequency of 528 hertz. It can also be found in a rose. When you stop to smell the roses, that is healing. That is actual medicine. When you smell that rose and it comes into you at 528 hertz, the same as Om, it's healing your body. That's why they said stop to smell the roses. So we're going to inhale through our nose. We're going to do 3 rounds, and then we're going to exhale to Om. It's such a fabulous practice getting attuned. All right, so here we go. Inhaling through the nose. Really fill up your whole body cavity, your stomach, your chest, your head with air, and then we're going to exhale to Om. Okay, inhaling through the nose. I feel lighter as soon as I do my first Om of the day. Round 2, inhaling through the nose. So good. So light. All right, last round. Really fill up your body with air, the stomach and the chest and the head. And then we're going to Om it out. Just return to normal breathing. Now that we are attuned, feels so good, eh? And why do we practice pranayama? Because it takes us from a reactionary state of fight or flight consciousness and it activates our parasympathetic nervous system. And it takes us into a more relaxed and calm state where we can make better decisions because we are oxygenated. And so we're going to get into some pranayama. And I'm having a lot of fun with the Tesla breathing. So let's do some Tesla breathing. And what is Tesla breathing? 3 counts inhaling through the nose, 9 counts holding the breath, 6 counts exhaling through the mouth. Tesla, 396, 369. He said, if you want to know the universe, know energy, vibration, frequency, and 369. I get it. I get it. Everything's vibration, everything's frequency. If you want to heal anything or change anything, you just got to up level your vibration. And those people that you don't want in your life, when you lift your vibration, they can't see you. You disappear. You're gone. You're nowhere around. So just lift your vibration. And that's why we do these things that we do. All right, pranayama. So, and here we go. Inhaling through the nose for 3 counts and really fill yourself up with air. Hold your breath for 9. Exhaling for 6. We're going to do 15 rounds. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. We're halfway there. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Chill, puppies. Last 2 rounds. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Last round. Big inhale. Inhale in through the nose. Hold. Exhaling out the mouth. Well done, well done, well done. Return to normal breathing. If you feel a little lightheaded, that's okay. That's how I like to live my life. A little bit lightheaded. It just seems that things flow easier. So that's pranayama practice. So we're going to get into a little bit of water, as we love our water, and we drink out of a copper tin because this restructures your water. And we also like to vortex our water by spinning it clockwise. And then, last but not least, I like to put intention into my water. So these are the words that I say into every drink or anything that I put into my body. I say this to it first. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. Salud. So nice for your water to have intention and to know what it's up to. All right, we're going to do a quick poem. We're going to do our affirmation, and then we're getting into the asana practice. So today's poem is called 1. Experiences shape you. They don't define you. They're here to refine you. From coal to diamond you. Life happens for you. Life happens through you. Happiness is normal for you. Health is normal for you. The illusion that we are two may be what's confusing you. 1. We are one. We are one. We are one species. One world. All right. Now repeat after me, nice and loud with enthusiasm. This is our daily affirmation that we do here on Fly Yoga. I am worthy of all the love, success, and abundance the universe has to offer. Everything that I desire is already on its way to me. I trust the process and allow the universe to bring me what I need. Each day I am becoming more aligned with my highest good. Namaste. Namaste, namaste, namaste. I love to share, and it's very good to put intention into your practice, intention into your water, intention into your life, because then when we are itchy hat, when you intend, things manifest. It's that simple. The Power of Intention. I highly recommend it. It's a book by Wayne Dyer. I read many years ago, and I got to meet the man, and he signed the book. And it was my 100% favorite teacher, I guess. I used it more than any other tool I ever had. I had so many highlights and post-it notes and all kinds of things in the book. So it was a great teacher. So I highly recommend that if you've never checked out Dr. Wayne Dyer. He's an amazing guy. He's been gone for 10 years now about. But yeah, he transformed my life, and he will yours too if you give him a chance. That's what I'm trying to do. Follow in his footsteps. Do what he was doing. Teach the teachings. And this is what he taught me. He taught me how to practice yoga. It was his book that opened my eyes to yoga. So I went, wow, I'm going to try that. All right, let's get into some asana now, shall we? So I want you to just sit up on your sit bones and bring your hands up around your knees and give yourself a nice bear hug, like so. And just tell yourself, you know what? I love you. I love you, my body. I love you. I just love you. I love you. Give yourself a big squeeze, 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 squeeze. Feels so good. All right. Now take your hands, put them underneath your legs. Bring those feet up. And we're going to do some ankle rolls. We're going to go nice and slow to the right side. Nice and slow. Big circles. Oh, did you hear that crack? That's nice. Nice to get those ankles stretched out. So good for us. Just to get that the blood flowing, hey? Yeah. And stop in the middle and then back to the left side. I was just watching them do the hung drum, which is so my favorite. That's what we're listening to is hung drum music. I'll put the speaker a little closer so you guys can hear it. Oh, yeah, feels so good to get those ankles loosened up. All right, I'll get that speaker. Actually, turn it up a little bit too. Yeah. That's better. Okay. Now, from here, still balancing on our sit bones, we're going to take our index finger and our middle finger and grab our two big toes and just stretch them up in there. Stretch them legs out. Stretch them legs out. Feel that nice stretch in the shoulders, in the back of the thighs, in the back of the calves, while balancing up on the sit bones. Yeah. And just breathe and smile. It's always important when you're doing yoga to smile. It makes everything easier. Everything in the world is easier when you smile. Now slowly spread your legs. Slowly, 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 slowly. Spread your legs. There we go. Oh, and just feel that nice stretch in the groin. Yeah, keep yourself balanced. Not always as easy as it looks. Balance is such a fun thing to play with. All right, now bring them feet in. We're going to do some bicycling. We're going to do clockwise. So put right foot, and then left foot, and then right foot, and then left foot. Feel that nice stretch in the hips, because the hips, as we talk about lots here on Fly Yoga, are super important. So important. You need your hips. All right, now stop, and we'll go back the other way, counterclockwise. There we go. Feeling that nice stretch in the hips. And then the pelvis, and then the groin. Yeah, and the knees. All right, feeling good there. Okay, bring those feet down, those heels and toes together. I want you to clasp your hands around your toes. Then you're going to shimmy your butt, get as close as you can to your heels. Tuck them up there, and then we're going to rock. Just rock. Let's rock back and forth. Nice. You feel that nice massage on the buttocks and on the tailbone, on the spine. Yeah. Put a little extra pressure with the elbows on the thighs. Feel a little stretch in the groin and the pelvis region. Yeah. Just rock. Listen to the music and rock. All right. There we go. Now let's do some twisting, shall we? So we'll put our left leg down in front of us. And we're going to bring our right foot up and over. And we're going to take that left hand and reach it around. If you can see it over here. And grab this thigh. Grab the right thigh. And then we're going to use the right elbow. And we're going to put pressure on the knee. And we're going to twist. And we're going to inhale as we twist. And then we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. All right. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So put that right leg down in front of you. Bring that left leg up and over. And then we're going to reach around with the right hand. Grab the left thigh over here. And we're going to put the left elbow on that left knee. Put a little pressure. And we twist. Inhaling as we twist. And holding for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll do that again on the other side. So putting that left leg down in front of you and bringing that right leg up and over. Taking that left hand, putting it around, grabbing your right thigh, putting the right elbow on the right knee, and twist. Inhaling as you twist. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release and exhale. One more time on the other side. Putting that left leg down, or no, that right leg down, bring that left leg up and over. Bringing that right hand around, grabbing that left thigh, putting that left elbow on that left knee, and inhaling as we twist. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. One more on each side. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Not necessary. So put that left leg down. Bring that right leg up and over. Bring that left leg hand around. Reach that right thigh, right elbow, right knee. Inhaling as we twist. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And release. All right, last one on the other side. Feels so good to twist. So good for our spine, activating the vagus nerve. All right. Right hand around, left elbow on the left knee, and we twist, inhaling. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and release. Make sure we're still on here. See the green light? Yeah, we got the green light. Good news, good news. It's always good news when you get the green light. All right, so from here, I want you to just pop up into a squat. Now you bring your feet up in front of you. Put your strong one closest to your butt, and then you're just going to lift and bring in the other leg. Here we go. Pop to a squat. Pop and squats. That's what we like to do here on Fly Yoga. We like to pop them squats because the squat is such a good position for us. Such a good position. And we like to take our elbows, put them between our knees, bring our hands in prayer position, and then we rock to the music. Nice clockwise, big, slow circles. Feeling that stretch in the groin, feeling that nice massage on the ball of the feet. Yeah. And just breathe. And smile. Always smile. Smiling makes everything more fun. So smile. And then stop. And we're going to go back the other direction, counterclockwise. There we go. Yes, any chance you get, pop a squat. It's so good for you. Wherever you are, just pop a squat. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And then just relax. Just sit. Just be happy. Just smile. And just allow your muscles to do what they need to do. Your body's activated right now, just being in this position. There's nothing that you need to do. Just to breathe and to smile. That's what it's about. Okay, feeling satiated. So pop down onto your buttocks. We're going to go down onto our backs. We're going to do some spinal twists because you know we love doing spinal twists here on Fly Yoga. So as you're going down, go down nice and slow. Put your hands up in the air. Use your stomach muscles to keep you elevated. Go nice and slow, nice and slow. Then when you get down, I want you to stretch right out. Right out. Yeah. Stretch those fingers and those toes. Just stretch them. Oh, yeah. Feeling that. And relax. All right. Now we're going to get you to bring your right leg in. Lift that left leg up off the ground. Bring that right. Bring your knee into your nose into your knee. And then we'll just hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Bring that left leg in, stretch that right leg out, touch the knee to the nose, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring those knees up and in. Let your back lay down on the mat. We're going to do a little bit of put your hands up on your knees. You're going to spread those legs. We're going to feel a nice stretch in the pelvis and the groin. And we're going to rock left and right and left and right. Feeling that nice massage, the lower back, and the pelvis, the groin, the mid back, and the upper back. Feeling that nice release. Letting go of any stress or any tension. All right, now straighten those legs straight up in the air. We're going to do some happy baby. Reach your hands up. Bring your knees into your chest. And just breathe and smile. And you can rock back and forth, you happy baby, giving your internal organs a nice massage, nice gentle massage. This is how it all started, kids. This is how we started our yoga. As happy babies. We were happy babies. We were happy babies. Yeah. All right. And if that feels good for you, you can bring your arms and wrap them inside your legs and then grab your feet. Grips a little bit more pressure on the thighs, helps spread the groin and the pelvis. Yeah, and keep rocking back and forth and smiling and breathing. Yeah. Oh, feels so good. All right. And now we're going to bring those feet and those hands straight up in the air. And we're going to twist them. Twist them. Twist your feet, twist your hands. Just give them some nice twists. There you go. And now you're going to bring your hands down to the mat. Put your elbows, plant your elbows, and then slowly roll yourself up into a shoulder stand. Bringing your hands into your hips, lifting yourself up, balancing on the shoulders, on the back of the head, the neck. There we go. Feeling that nice change in blood flow. So good for us to get inverted. So good for our bodies. Give it a little change. And then we're going to spread your legs. We're going to do some twists. So bring your right knee towards your face. Then just twist your legs. We're going to wrap them together nice and wide as you can, and then twist them up as much as you can. So it's like a inverted eagle. There we go. And you can bring that knee to the nose. That feels good. Stretch that back up. Now unleash that twist, and we're going to go back around the other direction. Oh yeah, it feels such nice for the groin to get and the pelvis to get that nice twist. And then wrap the legs. Inverted eagle. You can bring that knee down to the nose if that feels good. Stretch back up. All right. And then unwrap your legs. Then we're just going to let the feet flop down behind us. Nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. If you can get them down to the ground, that's okay. Bring your hands down to the mat for balance. If you can't, that's fine. Just smiling and breathing. All right, now roll yourself down. Bring those thighs into the chest. Give yourself another big bear hug and just squeeze. Tell yourself that, I really do love you. I love you, my body. And you can roll nice little circles back and forth, massaging the mid back and the upper back, shoulders. Feels so good. All right, now just let them down. Let your feet stop your feet down behind your butt. We're going to do some back bending. So you're going to clasp your hands. And we're going to take our hands and put them underneath our buttocks. First, we're going to have to lift up with the feet and the pelvis. And then bring those clasped hands underneath. And you can roll up under your shoulders. And push that pelvis up with your feet. And breathe. And smile. And breathe. And smile. Release. Bring that down to the ground. Bring your feet together. Let the knees flail out. And just relax. So good to do these back bends to get the pelvis opened up. It's made such a difference in my life the last 44 days having this practice. So grateful. So grateful. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help, to be of service. I want to help people to live happier, healthier, more harmonious lives. All right, bring those feet back up. And same thing, we're going to clasp the hands underneath the buttocks. And we're going to roll up on our shoulders. If you feel comfortable here, you can release your hands and you can just take your hands and put them underneath your butt. Get more of a lift going on in that pelvis. There we go. And breathe. And smile. And breathe. And release. Bringing those feet together and letting those knees flail out to the side. Very good, very good. That was round 2. Last round's a little more complicated. It'll be a full wheel. If that's in your wheelhouse, have at her. If it's not, you can go back to the last back bend we did. For this one, you got to take your hands and invert them by your ears, by your shoulders. Make sure you don't have any hair or anything that you're going to grab while you go up. That can be a problem. Then you're going to lift up with the knees and with the pelvis. And then we're going to roll onto our head on the top. And you just lift up with those arms and breathe. And release. Very good, very good, very good. Way to go, way to go. Okay, just lay yourself down on the mat. Stretch those feet out. Let them feet flail out to the sides. Bring your hands down by your sides. And just breathe. Let go of any tension, any stress, any worries. Enjoy the new blood flow that's going on in your body. And enjoy your savasana. I will come and get you in a couple of minutes. Namaste. Okay, make your way over onto your right side and slowly bring yourself up to center for final meditation. Make sure we have enough time. Okay. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your presence. I'm very grateful for everybody that has attended today. And now it's time for final meditation. My favorite part. My favorite part. Where is my finger? God, really hard to lose something that's this big. But I have a lot of hair. Yeah, that's good. All right, so get yourself seated, nice and comfy for final meditation. And we're going to start with 3 deep breaths in through the nose, and then we're going to sigh it out. Here we go. Inhaling through the nose. And sigh it out. Ah. Inhaling through the nose. And sigh it out. Ah. And last one. Big, big, big inhale. Really fill yourself up with air. And sigh it out. Ah. Feels so good. Letting go of any stress or any tension. Just feeling complete. Complete. And ready to sit. That's why we practice asana practice, so that we can sit for meditation, so that the body is comfortable, so that it doesn't fidget, and so that we can relax. Double, triple check. Make sure we're still on. Just breathe light. There we go. Bingo. Okay, good. So, let's have another swag of water. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. And I love puppies. Not long, puppies. We'll be going for your hike. Just relax. We love you. All right. So now I like to imagine this beautiful root reaching down from my spine, from my crown chakra, all the way down, out my root chakra. 1 second. When the anytime anybody's doing anything, they have to just be jerks. But that's okay. That's their dog. That's their job. They're dogs. Okay. Imagine this beautiful root growing down from our spine, down, out our root chakra, down into Mother Earth, down through all of her layers and substrates and dimensions, right to the core, getting to the heart, and locking on. There we go. We are now attuned to Mother Earth, beating at one. Our hearts are attached. So nice. And now that we are completely grounded, I imagine this beautiful white golden light, terrestrial light, coming up from the heart of Mother Earth, up this beautiful root, back up into my spine, and explodes out my heart chakra. I'm completely encased in this beautiful white golden terrestrial energy that Mother Earth has sent up. Now I take this beautiful beam and I shoot it straight up into the cosmos, up to my highest self. And I'm grounded to Mother Earth, and I'm attached to my highest self, my celestial self, and my terrestrial self. And I'm completely surrounded and protected and completely at peace and happy. And now I'd like to invite in all of my guests, my guides, ancestors, ascended masters, angels, archangels, Lyrans, Syrians, Pleiadians, Arcturians, Andromedans, Buddha, Yeshua, God, Prime Creator, Source of Radiant Essence, Sunshine, and our sunshine. Welcome, welcome all of you to our meditation. Thank you for being here. We're very grateful for your presence, and we are open to receiving these new light codes and downloads and transmissions of unified, compassionate, conscious, cosmic, loving energy that you're sending in through all these sun flares and sunbursts. And so grateful to be receptive to that. Now that we have everybody and we are completely in a good space, we like to first of all touch the tip of our tongue to the roof of our mouth. This is called completing the circuit, completes the heart brain connection. And then we put the right hand on the heart, left hand on the belly, and that completes the gut, heart. And then we put the tongue, all three. We got the heart, brain, gut. So they're all communicating together. Now we roll our eyes up and look out between the eyes, the third eye, Ajna chakra, lightly focused, gazing that way. It takes you from a beta state of consciousness to an alpha state where you're more relaxed and more attuned to receiving these new light codes and downloads and transmissions that are coming in. And last but not least, mantra. I am light, I am love, I am free. I am light, I am love, I am free. So the last thing you're going to hear before we go into meditation is, Buen dia, Benji. Buen dia. Good to see you. And then you're going to hear me say Namaste. Enjoy your meditation. And then in about 8 minutes, you're going to hear this again, and you're going to hear me invite you back into your body. So, and that all being said, Namaste. Enjoy your meditation. Okay, slowly make your way back into the body. Slowly, slowly. Take your time. No rush. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Well, thank you once again for being here. We're so grateful to have this opportunity to share fly yoga with you. Practice 44. Boom, boom, boom. We're getting there. And again, we are a donation based business. So if you feel in any way, shape, or form like donating with a comment, with a like, with a share, with a subscription, or in the description, we have links if you have the means and if you'd like to share, be greatly appreciated. It's rent time coming up, so I'm trying to manifest only good things. So again, thank you very much. I'm grateful for all of you, for your comments and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. I love you. Thank you for being here, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Monday. We get tomorrow off. We're taking Sundays off, and on Monday we're going to anticipate that we're going to have a fire. Mwah! We love you. Namaste. Ah, woo! Have a great Saturday.